All behavior arises from a state of stress. In between the behavior and stress is the presence of primary emotion, love or fear. Remember, stress and fear through any of your sensory pathways. You're not going to know what causes stress and fear. It is not important for you to know what causes it. It is more important for you to see and to understand and recognize that the behavior you're seeing in that moment is coming from a place of stress and fear. And more than that, that behavior of, give me a behavior. Setting stuff on fire, which arises from a state of stress, causes you to feel what? Stress. Which then triggers which emotion for you? Love or fear? Fear. Which causes you to behave how? I told you to leave those matches alone! You're going to burn down somebody's house! If you combine stress and fear with more stress and fear, what are you going to get more of? Stress and fear. Stress and fear. Now, is a child playing with matches scary? You bet it is. Make us feel unsafe? Absolutely. Make us worry about the child's future? Of course. Makes us worry about our future, doesn't it? But does getting mad, yelling, consequencing, and everything else we tend to do in stress and fear, does it help? No. You know what it does, though? It makes us feel safer in the moment. And that's called the false illusion of fear. See, fear creates an illusion of safety. That if you can be in control in this moment, if you can exert your will in this moment, then all of a sudden you feel safer, you feel better. But that's an illusion because it goes away. It fades away and the anxiety sets right back in again. And it happens over and over and over again. We can talk about fire setting. But what we want to do is we want to recognize that that stress triggers that fear, and that fear drives that behavior. And what we want to do is we want to get to a place to where we can start to recognize our own fear. Because the stress model says it is through the expression, the processing, and the understanding of the fear that you can calm the stress and diminish the behavior. Through the expression, the processing, and the understanding of the fear that you can calm the stress and diminish the behavior. So first of all, I have to recognize as my parent the fear and the stress that has gotten created by finding out my child is playing with matches. And yes, I'm going to acknowledge it's scary because it is. But what I'm not going to do is allow the fear to overwhelm me. Because fear does three things. Not only does it cause confused and distorted thinking, suppress your short-term memory, but it causes you to obsess about the future. Oh my gosh, he's going to burn down somebody's house eventually. We're all going to end up in jail. It causes you to react from the past. Maybe you lost your home when you were a child. Maybe someone set fire to something, you got really scared. Or it takes you out of the present. So fear causes you to obsess about the future, react from the past, or it takes you out of the present. And the reality is the moment you are no longer in the present, you do not exist, because the only thing that exists is right now.
Choose love. Choose love. Choose love. Choose love.